Hi guys, JT57 here, and today I'm going to be giving you the first league games of the season. Before I start, I was just going to say that the lag on my Vegas is so poor, I cannot see what's happening properly in front of me. So I'm going to try my best to try and work out where we are. But I'm really sorry if it's bad, but I just can't do nothing about it. For some reason it is terrible today. But in this game, Man City dominated. Aguero had a number of chances, and I think this is another one here from Aguero, which was saved by the goalkeeper. And just to let you know, I did sign some of your recommendations. My first one I signed was Rasmus Elm, who got 4 thumbs up. I also signed Williams from Flamengo. I signed Luke Chambers from Nottingham Forest. I needed a decent-ish centre back. And I think I signed someone else as well, but I can't remember who that is at the moment. And as you can see, Man City are dominating this game, but I did get a few shots in, a few chances. As you'd expect, they're dominating. But I just wanted to try and snatch a draw or something. But it was very difficult on world class. But eventually they did score the second goal, and it was a save, and it just bounced out to Jekko quite luckily. But then I got a goal back. Oh no, this is where Jekko could have scored a third goal, and it was a terrible effort goal. But then I got a goal back, a nice little passing move with the substitute Lita passing it into Sinclair, who placed it into the corner of the goal. And then I could have won it near the end here with Sinclair, but his finish wasn't good enough at all, really. So that ended 2-1 to Manchester City, but I gave my all in that game. And in the second game, I'm playing at home against Wigan, and you probably expect Swansea to win it. And I had most of the chances. Wigan didn't really bother me at all in this game, up until later on when we'll see what happens. But they haven't really signed anyone, Wigan, on this game yet, so it was quite easy to be honest. And as you can see here, I had a few chances. Just to let everyone know, I am on Twitter. My Twitter's JT7, it'll be in the description. And as I keep saying, my commentary isn't brilliant, honestly, because the Vegas is lagging so much. I can see like one clip and then another clip, it isn't even moving properly. But I'm going to try my best, and as you can probably see what's going on anyway. I have created all the chances here, and it just felt like one of them games where it was just not going to go in. But eventually it did, and it's amazing what happens. And I'll bring Routledge and Lita on for Graham and Sinclair, and the game just changed. I scored in the 89th minute with Rasmus Elm, the new signing, with 4 thumbs up, and the crowd's going wild, amazing, you know. 1-0, first league game in the Premiership at home. But then look what happens. Wigan in the 90th minute, some terrible defending by me, plays it into Moses, and he scores. And but you may think it's all over, but it isn't all over, because then I carry on, I go for my last attack, and I manage to get a late winner, and what a beauty this was. Get in there, so Routledge the substitute, skills it with defence, curls it in the corner. What a beauty. Beautiful goal. What a first home game of the season. You see the sub there, you can see the replay. Places it in the corner, and Routledge is a good player on this. And in the next game I had Sunderland at home, and I found Sunderland very difficult. The reason why I found them difficult, I must say, is because in this game they have Wes Brown and O'Shea in defence. They also, in this game, assigned Huntelaar up front, so they've got Gian and Huntelaar. And I just found them a very difficult team to get past. This was probably the most boring game out of the 4, but don't go away, because the next game is incredible. It's an away match against Arsenal, and you've got to see what happens in that game. But as I was saying, I found it very difficult, and Gian got through here, and he's placed it brilliantly in the corner. Just a fantastic goal from a fantastic player, really. It's a shame he left for money, because he was a good player in the Premiership. And as you can see, I had a few chances, and eventually I did score once again in the 90th minute, and it was with Rasmus Elm again. So what is it with me and late goals? I really don't know. I'm either conceding them or scoring them. And here it is, away to Arsenal, and I found Arsenal very difficult because for some reason in this game world they've decided to be Manchester City. They've signed David Silva, Kolarov and Lescott from Manchester City, and they've also got the same, all the other Arsenal players that were there from this season. So it was very difficult, more difficult than Man City really, and they created a lot of chances. You see Van Persie scored from Silva's magic skill and pass there. And I was just hanging on and hanging on, just trying to stop them from having loads of clear-cut chances really. And as you can see Silva there, but eventually I did get a chance with I think it's Dyer, is it? Yeah, Dyer, but the keeper saved it. Unfortunately, that was my first chance of the game. And then I had another chance which just went over the bar. But eventually I did equalise just before half time, and some people may say it was a trampy goal, but I don't really care because it was against the computer, and I thought it wasn't really a trampy goal. I didn't think. So at half time it was 1-1, and Van Persie had a good free kick which was saved by the knees of the goalkeeper. And then I made a triple sub, Leeds Rutledge, and the other new signing is Coutinho on a season loan from Inter, who I play really well with. And I broke away here straight away with Chambers, new signing from Nottingham Forest as centre back. He plays a brilliant ball over the top to Lita, who places it past the keeper in the 84th minute or the 85th minute. I can't really see it on here. And the crowd is stunned as Swansea look like they're going to grab a winner there. But unfortunately, I couldn't keep the win. And as you can see here, Van Persie turned and scored. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Sorry about the commentary, as I said, and follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.